Related to this, the Ghana Private Road Transport Union will meet the president on Friday towards finding a solution to the COVID-19 spread. This follows concerns raised about congestion in the public transport system. According to experts, social distancing is an important practice to end the spread of the virus. Chairman of the GPRTU, Kwame Kuma, spoke on PM Express Wednesday evening.
We are going to meet on Friday, meet the minister and discuss and finalize it. So, I'll refresh the meeting on Friday before we will come out for everybody to know what we are doing. As we met with the president and we have discussed a lot of things. So, we are meeting the ministry on Friday, all the stakeholders. So, after the Friday meeting, we will come out with a communique for everybody to hear what is.
How did the meeting with the president go?
About the coronavirus, how you try and manage and make sure that the sickness won't be a distance. So, President asked everybody to bring a view for everybody to should bring his view for us to discuss about it. So, all the operators, everybody come on board. So we discuss it and we will conclude it on Friday. We are going to meet the ministry, and from there, we'll come out with a communique for everybody to know what we discuss about.
Give me
about the sitting, the sitting arrangement and everything. We will discuss it and come out on Friday. So the coronavirus is a serious issue. Everybody is thinking about it, and we have put measures. If you go to the station, make sure that you meet. Everybody should have a bucket with the tap and the soap and the tissue for the passenger to clean their hand before joining the car, and then sanitizer also for them to clean their hands. And we pleaded with the car owners also to try and buy some of the sanitizer for the drivers to put their car inside if somebody is joining the roadside, so they can give it to him to clean his hands.
But a transport consultant, Dr. Godfred Achiadakwa, is urging government to lock down. He says if the social distancing as being prescribed by the experts is anything to go by, then government must reduce fuel prices drastically to aid transport operators.
Our health experts are asking us to leave 1 meter distance, spacing. Now, when you talk about 1 meter, 1 meter is just from the tip here to my shoulder here.
Yeah.
Look at it. So when you look at the width of the bus, it means only 2 people can sit on the 5-seat round, and then the 13 seats for that the 9 meter, they have 13 seat arrangements. Now, for us to maintain 1 meter distance, that means that we have to have 9 seats instead of 13. So for 13 times 2 people into a seat, that means that a bus that can take about 65 is now going to take about 9 times 2, 18.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean,
for us to qualify for the expected social distancing that we are all talking about.
But this is interesting. So this is a typical U-turn bus.
Yes, typical
so
U-turn
you
bus.
say, just repeat the numbers again. Bus that would normally take
65
will take now 18.
It should be 9.
Just so we can comply with the directive.
1 meter distance.
Okay.
Now, if you reduce it to meet the social distancing that we're talking about to prevent this pandemic, that means that they have to be at loss, and they cannot be at loss. That's where government has to come in. So how can government do? You can say that I'm reducing fuel price by 50% for commercial vehicles so that they can commute if there's not going to be lockdown. Okay, so if they're going to reduce the fuel prices, that means that they can make do, because the fuel is the main component that is into their profits. The best option to solve this problem, if you want to talk about the spread and transportation, it is not only even by the long chassis buses, but let's talk about the taxis too.
Goodness me, we haven't even talked about that.
The taxis are there, and look at the taxis. These multis, the smaller ones, the driver picks about 4 people, or 3 people, the bus is choked. And that particular bus, a small taxi, can pick only 1 more. So for me, the best way is that if there's going to be a permanent lockdown for 2 weeks, no movement at all, just give it about 2 days, 3 days notice where people should do their shopping. We have to close down the country completely for 2 weeks.
So people won't use transport at all?
No transport at all.
But that will mean the transport operators will take a hit anyway because they won't have any passengers.
It's going to affect everybody. Nobody is at all, except those who are doing the essential services. And then again, people who have their own vehicles, that one-on-one vehicle, like you can drive to work and those, that you can leave you to drive. But to allow the taxis to work, the trotters to work, and the long distance buses to work, it is going to amount to huge spreading of the risk.